game tipping off so late at night, how does that adjust or affect the way that you guys prepare for the game, if at all?
I don't think it affects, how we prepare at all. Each day coming into practice, we're preparing for the next game, and our coaching staff does a great job, on getting us prepared. Our slogan for the games is like, we play the game before the game is actually played. We win the day. That's what we say. We win the day in practice, and, it carries over into the games.
Guys, first got here, the place was empty. A lot of home games, and you see tonight, it's been 44 years, but you see tonight how hungry Carolina fans were. Anytime there was a basket, they were jumping to their feet. From where you started to tonight's atmosphere, can you just talk about the difference between the two and the journey along the way with it when it comes to fan support like you saw tonight?
Our school's got unbelievable fans. They're just incredible. They're rabid about our school, and that's, that's why coaches, whether it's, Coach Spurrier, Coach Tanner, Don, whoever, that's why they come and they love it. It's the support. You go to a soccer game, it's sold out. You go to a volleyball game, it's sold out. We lead it's 2 years in a row, we lead the country in attendance when you combine men and women's basketball together. We had more fans at our open practice yesterday. I'm not talking about total fans. I'm not about Gamecock fans than we had at the first game I ever coached at the Colonial Life Arena. It's fun right now. You're 13th in the country in total attendance. I knew that if we could build it, and there was a big if, but if we could build it and we play the kind of basketball that I like my team to play, that our fans would absolutely love it. And
Mike, what made you choose South Carolina? Was it the campus? Was it Coach Martin? What made you want to come here?
Of course, it was the basketball program as a whole. I came here, I dare to say, beginning of March last year, end of February. Watched the senior game against Georgia, where the guys lost. I saw that it was a tough game. I saw the energy that the guys had. Even when they were losing, they were fighting, and I really liked that. Also, Frank Martin's mentality as a coach was incredible, so that's what made me decide to commit here.
PJ, if you can take us back to your recruiting process, were you envisioning this? Is this, another reason why you decided to go here, that you saw this as part of, your future with the Gamecocks?
Absolutely. Making my decision, I had the utmost faith and confidence in what Frank Martin could do for this program. I've seen it, over the years before I even, started really getting recruited. Not started getting recruited, but, started thinking about the decision that I was going to make. I saw the progress, and I saw what he was capable of, and having great players here already, like Sindarius and Dwayne, made it even that much better. So we just thank those guys, for paving the way for players like me to be able to come here and have a successful career.
Going forward, how does that, those mottos, why not us, secure the bag, and those things, how does that inspire you guys to keep putting it all on the line?
Secure the bag. It's just, it's just like, I got it from a song, but, it's just like, just take advantage of your opportunity. Your bag is not necessarily money or anything. It's just, whatever your opportunity is and that you're blessed to be given, just take advantage of it. And, and that's, we just try to take advantage of every opportunity. And why not us is, why not us? We've been through everything. We feel like we've worked hard enough. We've overcome, all the obstacles that we feel like that was put in front of us for us not to be here. So why not go out and, try to win it all? We're here now. They put us here and they gave us a chance. So why not go win it?
PJ, along with the offense, what has changed or what is clicking for you guys that you think guys can carry into MSG, after scoring 65 points, the most in a half ever for USC?
Just having statistics like that to build our confidence, to continue to keep shooting. And just as Sin said, our coaching staff has the greatest confidence in us, which helps us a lot on the floor, to put the ball in the basket. And, that's just what we have to continue to do.
David Cloninger with the State. Frank, in the first 10 minutes with the three-pointers, were you happy with the shot selection, or would you have preferred to be a little more aggressive like you guys ended up being in the second half?
You talking about us? Took good shots. Got to make them. You know, it's you can't pass up. You can't tell good players to pass up open shots. It just I had no problem with what we were doing offensively. We just missed.
Obviously, at the time it happened, it was a tight game. You're still playing the game. But after the game, did the significance of the jump shot that you hit, I think that made it 67-63, did that hit you after the game? And did you think about that and how important that basket was when the game was over?
I never really thought about it. I thought about it as a team effort. The whole game was, basketball is a team game. I'd like to think that if I wouldn't have taken that shot, if I would have dribbled out, then someone else, in Darius or Dwayne or someone, would have made another shot.
That's your offense again, but you scored 7 baskets in the first half, but you held them to 8. Are you going to that locker room thinking, we've got the tempo and we've got a way that we can guard them that can give us a chance here?
Our guys were very, very nervous. This is a new platform. It's the first time in the history of our university that we're going to the Sweet 16. Our guys were nervous to start the game. They were a little too, I was nervous for our guys to start the game. Once the half started to settle down, I was happy with how we were defending. I thought we shot some quick threes that we didn't need to shoot, unlike yesterday. Yesterday, I thought we shot good threes. Today, that was not part of what we were trying to do. I think at halftime, we're very positive. You can't have these kids that have been through what they've been through for 4 years to build this program and go in at halftime and doubt in who they are. We're very positive at halftime, and like we are 99% of the time. And they responded. They came out. We attacked the paint. Dwayne noticed, drove the ball, got it to the rim. PJ made some shots, and then Rolf Felder jumped up and made that three. And that kind of made everyone feel a little better. And then Dwayne makes one, and Sin makes one, and everyone felt a little better. But it's at the end of the day, in the second half, we didn't pull the quick trigger on the threes, and we attacked the rim. And we as coaches kept telling the players, they're in a little bit of foul trouble. Attack the rim. They're in a little foul trouble. And I got to say, because you guys have asked about Chris Silva second half, I am harder on Chris Silva than anyone on our team because he can be so good. And he's just learning the game. He played like a grown man in the second half, not a little sophomore, but a grown man. And a lot of respect for Chris, the way he accepts coaching every single day.
Coach, thank you very much.
Dwayne, what can you say about the pressure that you guys put on them? 18 turnovers, I think. And did you see them getting rattled by that?
That's just something that we've been doing all year. Playing under our coach, he does a great job, tremendous job, making sure that we understand that defense is our focal point. And we don't want to let our foot off the gas when it comes to our defense. We want to make sure we get into people and pressure them. So when our defensive intensity is up, it kind of translates to the offensive end.
Bob, it's 10 minutes or so. Just how much of the last 5 years have you thought about, and how much you fought to get to this point?
A lot. A lot. We've got an unbelievable group of seniors. Those 3 guys are phenomenal. When they were freshmen, they had, Bruce Ellington, who is a great leader. He wasn't around. And he was with us for like 2 weeks and then declared for the draft, which I told him he had to do. And no one was there to help those guys. And they had teammates that didn't want to deal with the difficult practices, and they didn't want to deal with structure and discipline, didn't believe in what we were trying to convince them that we can become. Those 3 guys stood tall every single day. And that's why I'm not surprised that we played the way we did in the second half. Those 3 guys, think about it. A lot of you guys asked me questions during the year if I was going to sit Dwayne Notice. You guys happy I didn't sit him?
On the right.
WSPA TV here in the upstate. Coach K called you the best, most unheralded player in the country.
Most unheralded great player.
Most unheralded great player. Thank you to the proctor for the correction. Anyway, your reaction to that?
I'm thankful for it. It means a lot coming from, probably one of the greatest coaches, if not the greatest coaches that ever coached in college basketball. just means a lot. But you know, the game still got to get played, and you know, I feel like you know, none of us on our team don't get as much recognition as we deserve. Like Dwayne, the way he guard the ball and the way he plays defense. PJ, Chris, you know, I feel like, you know, it's multiple guys on our team that deserves and could get a lot more credit than what they get.
The back.
Joe Cook.
Not to put a damper on your game, but this tournament was moved from North Carolina because of HB2.
Yes, ma'am.
And as a lot of fans and some players were entering the arena, they were met with Confederate flags. I wanted to know your thoughts on that.
It's unfortunate, but it's America. And you think we all agree on everything? Our state is united. Our state believes in peace and harmony. That's why this event is being held in our state right now. Our state's progressive. Our state has incredible people that's about moving forward. But it's America. We have freedoms. People have freedoms to do whatever they want to do with themselves and their property. It is what it is. There's things out there that I don't like, but I can't force people to do what I want them to do. All I know is this unbelievable university and state has taken in a son of Cuban immigrants that's married to a Jamaican woman, has mixed kids, and they have treated me like I'm one of their own from day one. I wouldn't want to coach in any other state around any other group of people for any other bosses than the ones I got. Our alums, our community is a beautiful, beautiful place. It's a united state. Unfortunately, things like that happen. But we live in the United States of America, and we don't all agree on things.
Phil?
How supportive was Coach Martin through this process?
Very. He was much help. Much help. You know, he's a great guy, and you know, he definitely handled this whole thing like a son. You know, like I'm one of his sons. You know, he has my best interest in mind, and I know that. You know, that's why I have the most faith and trust in him.
In terms of
You guys have to convince yourselves you could win this game. What was the mindset to get into a positive frame of mind when people were saying you couldn't win?
We wasn't paying them no attention. The whole time we felt like we could win. Only people that matters is the people that's in our circle, the people that's at practice with us, the people that's been with us from the jump, that's seen us grind, that's been with us through, you know, everything we've been through this season. Those are the only people that matter, and that's the coaches and us players. And we just try to stay with each other and focus on what we have, and nobody else really matters.
Zach was.
Unbelievably proud of my guys. You know, they put up with me, which is not easy to do, and they've become mentally tough, as mentally tough can be. For us to be able to play against a team like Duke and play so well on the big stage says a lot about the character of our team. I've got unbelievable respect for Duke, for Coach K, for how they play, for what he's done for the game. I've told him this in private. He impacted a young high school coach who was the son of Cuban immigrants to want to do this for a career. And it's an unbelievable moment for me personally, but so proud of these guys. There's something powerful when you impact others. And what these kids have done is pretty special. When you get people to travel across the country by the masses because they believe in what you do, it's powerful stuff. And they've impacted our community in an unbelievable way, which is worth so much more than the score of the game. It's what it's all about. These kids are great role models. There's a lot of young kids that want to be the next, and there is Thornwell, Justin Mackey. I don't get to coach them anymore, but they're part of my life forever.